Question 1.3, Miss Llamas. What strategies do you employ to improve your English language skills?
Okay. The strategies that I employ to improve my kuan na English kay mga kuan ang mga macro skills. When we say macro skills, what are those? Kanang listening, kana di ba no? sorry. The strategies that I employ para ma-improve ang akong kuan English is kanang mga macro skills. Ang number one dira is reading. Kana jud basa lang jud per mig basa. Then after that is writing because I really love writing. And balik-balik na jud nako na no through writing I learn a lot jud through writing. And of course dili jud mawala dira ang listening sa mga taong willing to help you listening sa mga tao nga willing to help you to improve your English language, like especially to the teachers, and of course sa mga tao nga genuine sa imuha nga i-correct ka sa imong mali, like the way you pronounce, like nabi tay mga classmates nga grabe, like for sometimes ibulita nga kanang mamali og kuan pronounce na to, which take it as kuan, take it as a constructive criticism para ma-improve ka, no? Kay if we listen man gud sa ilaha kanang maka-learn sabta ingana, especially sa atong mga instructors, through them jud no dako jud nga impact nga ma-improve ang atong kanang English language. And then also through speaking as well, grabe jud kaayo ng speaking kay, like for example as a student daghan kaayo mga reports, especially karon nga finals na mga demonstration, and then you learn to speak in front of a lot of people, and then it helps you to kanang ma-improve ang imong English improve ang imong communication skills no. And then also kanang kato speaking no, communicating mao na gyud no ang kuan kana ako ang mga na-employ nga mga kuan skills para ma-improve ang akong English language.
Thank you for your insightful explanation, Miss Llamas. How about you, Miss Florida? What strategies do you employ to improve your English language skills?
The strategies that I employ to improve my English language skills is that I do reading, most especially in my free time. Yeah, I read, although it's not always, but nagabasa jud ko. Then number two is kanang every time I see kanang mga words nga dili mga words that are unfamiliar, and kanang maglisod ko unsaon siya pag-pronounce. Yeah, ako siyang gina-search para next time na ma-encounter nako siya kanang naana ko mabalaan na nako siya kung unsay meaning ana or unsaon siya pag-pronounce. So mao to ng mga strategy nga akong ginabuhat. So that's it.
Thank you, Miss Florida. So how about you, Mr. Lanzarote? What strategies do you employ to improve your English language skills?
I think I agree with both of them. The best strategy to improve my English language skills is to do reading, constantly reading, because I always believe that our mind is like a bank. We take so much words, then we put it in there, and then one day when you need it the most, you will take of them. And as well as writing, once you read a lot, of course you do writing, and in that way you will able to improve your English language. And also by surrounding by by the people who speaks English really well, it's really helpful a lot. So
Thank you so much, Mr. Lanzarote. How about you, Mr. Austria? For our question 1.3, what strategies do you employ to improve your English language skills?
To improve my English language skills, I employ various strategies. I regularly read English literature to expand my vocabulary and improve comprehension. I practice speaking and listening through discussions and conversations with peers. Writing essays and reports helps me refine my writing skills, and seeking feedback from teachers and peers allows me to identify areas for improvement. And I think that and as an English major student, that one we should be as a student kana dapat ang atong i-embody kay tungod dili man gud sa estudyante lang ta mo eskwela sa eskwelahan kay tungod magpagapog-apa. Sa ato is kan dapat magtuon ta, magbasa ta kanang ato ang practicean mismo kung unsa man ganing atong medium instruction, especially ang English major ang kanang English nga language. Also, ang kaning to improve English language skills also, I listen to kanang good. If you're familiar with TED Talks, conferences, kana jud ako ang ginaon saan. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Austria. How about you, Mr. Bernaldo? Our question 1.3, what strategies do you employ to improve your English language skills?
Strategies such as reading books, and also making sure that my vocabulary and reading comprehension is up to date. Especially I am one of the pre-service teachers here in SFXC. It is very imperative that my skills is relevant up to date in today's course. So the things that I would like to point out is that when you read books or stories, you suddenly or you are directly or automatically learning different kinds of languages and vocabularies. And also, this can be used as a method even though it is very simple kay ma-improve naman ay mohang English speaking skills or any language speaking skills as long as you have the exposure, the resources, and the interest to study or to pursue such actions.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bernaldo. How about you, Mr. Palacio? What strategies do you employ to improve your English language skills?
The strategy that I employ to improve my English language skill is to talk English itself. I converse with people online talking in English, especially with native English speakers, using English, speaking in English in an website called Omegle, no. Panagsa magkuan ko pag-converse ko ana nila through panagsa kuan, it just to pass time and also just to meet people who have the same interests as me and talk about those interests that we find kuan relatable and interesting with each other, using the English language as a medium of communication, because the English language is the universal language, so it is needed to converse with other people, especially in other countries, to talk with. So that is how I improve my English language skill, practicing English itself through talking to lots of people.
Thank you so much, Mr. Palacio. How about you, Miss Corato? Yes. So here is the question. What strategies do you employ to improve your English language skills?
So, strategies. So, when we talk about strategies, there are plenty strategies that I employ. First is reading. So, when I read, I have a lot of new. Oh, I am a reader of Wattpad, and what I read now is the something borrowed, which is I borrow something. Wala na to, not related. I-crush to. So when I read, I have new words that I encountered. So those new words, I list it down and search the meaning of it. And of course, I'm watching movies because I love watching movies, and like Korean dramas. In Korean dramas, there are subtitles. So when I watch, there are subtitles, and that therefore my I need to understand. No, my reading skills are being used, and of course, one of my strategies also are practicing my speaking skills in English. So that is the best recommendation of our instructors to always speak in English because it helps you and it is a good practice. And that's my one strategies also like this. I speak English even if it is hard for me and it is not. I am not very fluent in speaking English, but I try. So that is one of my strategies, and of course, that's all.
Thank you so much, Miss Corato. How about you, Miss Perez? So here is our question. What strategies do you employ to improve your English language skills?
The strategies I employ to learn to improve my English language skills is I usually watch English movies, and because through watching English movies you adapt what you have been watching manggod kanang makuha nimo ang ilang habit how to speak so makakuha ka dito og kanang ways how to improve your skills, and also by kanang observing my teachers on how they speak English language and how they speak the language, no, kanang we are able to copy the same lang gihapon sa kanya kanang pag kung unsa man nakita nimo, di ba, same sa bata kung unsa imong nakita, unsa imong nadungog nga ma-practice ganin mo nga halos permi mo na imuhang makuan, eventually ma-adapt na gihapon na nimo siya madugay. So for me, ang kuan nako is ang akong ginabuhat lagi is kanang ga-observe ko sa mga kanang naay nga nga skills, not just on the teachers but also sa mga classmates nako nga lami kayo mo kuan kanang mo-pronounce og words and naay mga kanang wide vocabularies and kanang sa pana mura man siguro to.
Thank you so much, Miss Perez.
Kapoy na magpataas.